Hi friends, just finished my physical therapy exercises / swim for the day. Today was, I don't know, not a hard day, not a bad day, very good swim, a very good day, but an interesting exercise. All right, so I'll start from the beginning. Today I woke up feeling pretty much a zero of pain, which is awesome. Felt amazing. Like I didn't even think about my back. I didn't even notice my back. It was like I woke up and I never even had back problems for the past 3-4 years. It's like it never even existed, which is pretty fucking cool. Came to the gym. So I woke up, went straight to ate breakfast a little bit. Started to get ready to come to work. I meant not to work, to the gym, which I guess is my work. Not really, I don't work here. But, I mean, like, it's work to go to the gym. That's what I meant by that. Came straight to the office and run right into my physical therapy exercises. So I told myself yesterday I didn't do anything. Yesterday I didn't do any exercises. Yesterday I was working from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. So today I was like, okay, missed yesterday. Let me do all of the exercises I was supposed to do yesterday and all of the exercises I was supposed to do today. So I was going to just do today. I've never done that before, but I told myself, like, hey, you're skipping a day. You got to make up for it by working extra hard. You got to make up for it by working extra. Sorry. Stay the fuck still, you fucking... It's like I got to make up for it by doing both exercises that I missed yesterday and the ones that I have to do today. But while I was foam rolling, which the first thing I do is like 4 minutes of foam rolling and then 4 minutes of spine flexibility on a foam roller. While I was doing it, I was like, dude, if you just go into it, you're gonna that's like just saying fuck it to everything you've learned so far. So like I said in the last vlog, the number one thing I learned is that as badly as I want to just jump into it, as badly as I want to be the hardest worker and fucking be able to do everything that no one else can do, I need to be careful. I need to ease into it. I need to be safe so I don't get taken out of commission. It's a hard thing to keep fucking having to remind myself. It really fucking is. Because, like, every bone in my body, every muscle in my body, every nerve in my brain, every chemical in my brain, every fucking thing in my mind, in my heart, in my soul is telling me, it's time. You're feeling good. You've been doing nothing for years. Time to get to fucking work and go all out until you die. And, like, even if I did all my exercises, like, that's super fucking easy. That's not going all out. That's not going until you die. That's not overworking. It's just making up for what I missed yesterday. And these aren't hard exercises. These aren't hard workouts. They're physical therapy exercises. So it's like, I don't like that little red thing. It's like my bar, my minimum, the bar was right here. This is my minimum. It's like I have to do this. And like I just like have to be careful and I have to lower my bar. Do you know what I mean? I have to lower my standards, which sucks, which really fucking sucks, because I feel like I already have low standards for myself. Do you know what I mean? I already have low standards, but like clearly if I keep running into these injury patterns of fucking the same issues, my standards are maybe too high. Do you know what I mean? And maybe I'm just keep running into that. So do my foam rolling and I'm like, you know what? I will just do 1 day's worth of exercises. So I have 2 days of exercises and I just flip-flop back and forth. It's supposed to be 7 days a week. I skipped yesterday, so it's going to be 6 this week. Because I start on Wednesday, the first day of the week, just because of my own. Actually, I guess Tuesday is, but my own schedule, and that's how I do it. So I just go Wednesday, I do this workout. Tuesday, I do Wednesday, I do workout A. Thursday, I do workout B. Friday, I do workout A. Saturday, I do workout B, and I just flip-flop back and forth. So the exercises in the gym. With swim progression, last time I talked, I did 8 on Tuesday. After that afternoon, I went to go talk to my physical therapist, and he was kind of like, I went into it too fast. That's what he kind of said. So on quick recap, if you missed last vlog, last Wednesday, I did 4 lengths of the pool, 425s with probably like a minute rest. Saturday, I did 425s with a minute rest. Monday, I did 625s with a minute rest. And then Tuesday, I did 825s with a minute rest. And then I came in and I said, hey, what do you think? I've been feeling good. No issues at all. And he was like, you went into it way too fast. Week 2, you're doing a little bit more than double already, and the week just started than week 1. Which is true, which he's right about. Considering, so like last week, I did 200 yards total, and then this week I've already done 200, 350, 400. I've already done 450, and I still have 2 more days of this week. So I've already done double plus more, and I still have 2 more days. So if I don't swim tomorrow and then I swim Saturday, it's going to be triple probably of what I did last week. And he's saying that progression line is a little too steep for my past history of constantly running into issues, which sounds right, which it's hard to argue with in my head. Is like, if I've had so many issues of running into a brick wall because I jump into it too fast over and over again, I just need to be very, very baby steps and go into it very, very slow. So I need to keep reminding myself of that. So after foam rolling, I did my exercises. Felt good with fucking everything. I'm doing like heavier weight than I've ever done on cable rows, which hell, bro. I need to get a fucking shit to hold my fucking phone if I'm gonna be a real vlogger, bro. I need to fucking be professional. Holy shit. I need to be professional. I need to stop fucking yeeting my phone around. It's fucking annoying. Anyway, I did my fucking cable rows at 30 pounds, which I've never done before. Been doing it 20 pounds for the past week or so. So getting to 30, even though I'm doing less reps, because that's, I feel like, how you should do it. I don't know. Even though I'm doing less reps, that's something to feel really good about. Because at first, 10 pounds was really a fucking struggle to do properly. And now I feel like I'm doing 30. Form definitely could be better, but it's not that bad. You know what I mean? So like my first ever 10-pound cable rows, form was absolutely terrible, and I had to really work on form to get good at 10 pounds. Once I did that, 20 pounds. Now I'm at 30 pounds, and form is all right. Definitely could be better, but like I said, it's a progression. And I felt that was a big moment of realization of like, damn, this is working. This is going good. Let's just keep taking it slow. And then going into the pool, this was like, in my head, this was like the swim of a lifetime. I don't know why, but it was like, okay, it was just like, I could just maybe it was the talk that I had with my physical therapist on Tuesday was so powerful in that, like, kind of reminded me of who I am and what I've been going through the past 3 years and why I need to be so careful and really observant of what's going on with my body if I want to be able to swim without being taken out of commission again. So I was like really observant, and in the pregame, in the locker room getting changed, I'm like, okay, you have to remember all you're doing is 100 yards, and you need to figure out what is your first limiting factor. So the goal with this 100-yard swim is I'm supposed to look at my respiratory, my cardiovascular, maybe my mobility and flexibility, and then my endurance and strength. I'm supposed to look at those 4 aspects of fitness in the 100-yard swim and figure out what is the first one to go. So I'm supposed to like do the 100-yard swim. What is the first thing I feel as a limiting factor in the 100-yard swim? And I'm just keep reminding myself, okay, that is the point of this 100-yard swim. That is the point of this 100-yard swim. I'm changed. I go on the pool deck, looking like a fucking handsome motherfucker. Everyone's staring at me. All the old ladies, jaw dropped. You know what I mean? Like, it's the way it is, being Derek fucking Teal. But walking to the pool deck, amaze everybody just by my presence. And like, don't get your ego up. Everyone's watching you. Everyone knows how fucking cool you are. Okay, I'm fucking playing, bro. No one even fucking noticed me. But I was just, that's what it felt like. You know what I mean? I felt like this is such an important moment. I don't know why. I just felt like this 100-yard swim is an important moment in my life where I need to it needs to be a turning point of where I learned this lesson finally of I need to take things seriously. And I need to be careful because I've had 3 years of bad experiences with getting back into shape. And if I do it right this time, I might be successful. After being the opposite of successful, the word failure and the word successful. I might be that if I'm not careful, is what I realized. That's why this 100-yard swim is so, like, I don't know, it just feels so important to me. So I'm in the shower. So you get a shower before you go in the pool if you don't want to mess up the pool. So I'm in the shower and I'm like, okay, take a deep breath. All you're thinking about, don't think about form, don't think about technique, don't think about life, don't think about anything. All you're doing is every stroke, constantly be observing every part of your body. You need to be observing what is the limiting factor here. So I get in, check my heart rate, about 110, maybe 120, which is like, I feel like it's normal, I don't really know. I've been trying to track my heart rate more, but haven't been too consistent with it. This is after a workout. This is before the biggest swim of my life in my head. And then I duck down, I push off the wall, do the first 50. No issues, no problems. Felt good. Didn't notice anything. Couldn't observe anything. Just felt like I was walking. You know what I mean? Wow, that's a crazy moment to say. I feel like I was walking because I used to have just pain walking all the time. But so I'd like to say I feel like I was walking with a swim, which sounds pretty good. And then second 50 felt good, same thing. The last 25, I really started to notice a little bit of something. So the first thing I noticed was my forearms, my hands started to get a little bit tired, a little bit sore as I'm doing the strokes. Second was my calves, my calves. The little piece between my knee and my ankle started to get a little bit sore, a little bit tired from kicking maybe. And then the third thing was a little bit feeling in my chest. It is hard to explain. It was not muscle pain, fatigue in my chest. It was not muscle tightness. It was either my heart is beating or I'm holding my breath too long. And it was I really tried, like, what the fuck is this feeling? And I don't know what it is. I think it was I'm holding my breath too long. I'm going to lean more towards that. And it was not my heart beating faster, I guess, or starting to get exhausted. So I think the first limiting factor was respiratory, but at the same time, I'm doing 4, 5, 6 kicks off every wall, you know, like streamlined, like holding my breath, 3 strokes before I take my first breath. And that's when I felt that. And then as soon as I took that first breath, boom, fine. So finish it, hit the wall, check my heart rate right away, around 170. It's a tough fucking situation. As soon as I finish, I'm like, fucking like, what the fuck was it? Like, what the fuck was the limiting factor? And it's really hard to point to an answer when, yeah, my hands are getting tired, but that's like a normal feeling. You know what I mean? That you feel like it makes sense. Like, I haven't really used my forearm in 3 years. You know what I mean? Calves started to get a little tired. It was kind of surprising, I guess, because I've been biking and a little bit of jogging here and there. But like, I haven't kicked in that position in 3 years. Or maybe not in 3 years, but in a long time. You know what I mean? So like, so I'm just walking back and forth. I'm like, what was the limiting factor? What's the deal? Like, what are you feeling? Overall assessment, yeah, my forearm got a little bit tired. My calves got a little bit tired. And I think I was holding my breath a little bit too long. Other than that, I literally feel like I could swim all day, like 4,000 yards right now, no problem. And I know logically that's not the case, but I feel that way, and it's frustrating. It's so hard. And then I did that 100. I'm like, dude, you feel so good. You feel fine. Let's do another 100. Let's do another 50 at least. And it was really, really hard to tell myself not to do another 50, not to do another 100 yards. And I'm about to go and do it. And then the lifeguard comes over and was like, hey, that was really good. He was like, your technique was amazing. He goes, you did 14 strokes. I forget what he said, but he was like, your first 25, you did 15. Your second, you did 14. Your third, you did 14. Your last one, you did 15. And I was like, oh, wow, you counted my strokes every 25. And he's like, yeah, being able to do a 14 strokes in a 25 is really good form, and that shows you have really good technique, and that's really good. And I'm going to put you in the top tier of our swimmers that come to this pool. And I was like, oh, cool. And he was like, that's really good. And your streamline was he just complimented me out the fucking wazoo. And I was like, thank you. Mind you, there was only 2 lap swimmers. And one of them was like 80 years old. And I'm next to an 80-year-old who's like, like 1 stroke at it. You know what I mean? So obviously I'm going to look good. But he said that to me, and I was like, yeah, I've been trying to get back into swimming. Unfortunately, like, that's all I have in me for today. I'm only supposed to do 100 yards, and I got to ease back into it because I've been doing physical therapy. And he talked to me a little bit about it, and I asked him a little about himself. Like, he does triathlons, and I was like, oh, I want to do a triathlon soon. I just got a road bike, so I've been, yeah. Overall, I know I should feel good about today. I should feel really proud, and I did really good, both with my physical therapy and with my swim. I sent my PT an email, to see what he says back. Hopefully he answers. I know I should feel good about all of this, but it's really fucking hard for me to feel good about a 2-minute swim. And it's so hard for me. Like, I'm done today at 9 a.m. I'm not supposed to do anything for the rest of the day. I'm probably going to do a bike ride. But I'm not supposed to come back here. I'm not supposed to go do any physical therapy exercise. I'm not supposed to go and do any more swim. And it's really hard for me to like tell myself, don't come back tonight and don't come do more exercises and don't come do a swim. It's really fucking hard to do that. But it's part of the process. You gotta push through the hard moments and do things you don't want to do, and step out of your comfort zone. So like, my comfort zone is being a fucking badass. 2 swim practices, 2 lifting a day, 2 workouts. I step out of my comfort zone and be a fucking loser for a little bit. I gotta stay humble. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to my rant. Peace out.